So I'm getting ready to start a new sketch, and the way I prepare to start something new, I grab some gesso. By the way, this is just like a reused plastic container, and I just fill it up with gesso. And right now I'm using the white Artist Loft gesso, and it's what it looks like. It's pretty thick consistency. I grab a bunch of it. I use a brush because this is like one of those tools. I mean, like, it's one of those kitchen tools, but like it's a spatula, right? I know there's art tools that look like spatulas. I don't know what they're called, but I basically just use this and spread it all around like that, and it gives me like a nice texture when it dries. So try not to make it too thick because I put 2 layers of this on the paper, and it helps it to get strong because like mixed media paper is okay, like it's really good, but I think I need like a lot of layers. So here I am, just disclaimer, my toddler's running around. You probably hear her in the background. Gonna put 1 layer, and then I'm gonna dry it out with my blow dryer, and then I'm just gonna put another layer, and that's how I prep my surface to paint on this mixed media notebook. Next time I buy a notepad to sketch in and practice, I'm gonna buy a watercolor one, or a Bristol. Bristol papers are really good, and I like the thickness of watercolor paper. Yeah. So I'm just smoothing this out. So this thing just helps cover like a lot more than a brush. I mean, I guess I could use a brush, but I just like using this. I don't know, it's like a fidget kind of thing. So I just finished putting the 2nd layer of gesso on here, and I'm gonna let that dry. And while that's drying, I'm gonna pick up all these paints that I have laying around while I was, when I paint, I just like to have everything quickly accessible. Because it's just easier for me to pick stuff out. I'm not the most organized person, but I have like organized messes, if that makes any sense. I would eventually like to have some kind of organization in my basement, but that's not going to be for a while because I really do want to make my basement a little bit more livable and less like industrial or construction ready. Anyways, so you guys, I have a stack of different magazines in here. Oh, coffee cups. And what I'm doing is I'm gonna be looking for some references to do my next painting, and I'm only gonna go through, Let's pick like different Southern living, real simple. My friend Rosie Moyer, she hooked me up with all these magazines. So I'll thank her later. I'll give her a print of whatever I paint. What else? Oh, here's HGTV, whatever. I have a hard time pronouncing some stuff, but I'm just gonna like look through these and see if I see like something nice to paint. What am I technically looking for? Like, I'd like to work on a landscape, but if I can't, like, that's cute, but that's too small. That's colorful, but that's not what I'm looking for. Let's see here. Look at those, are cute. Let's see here. Well, that's a cool looking stairwell. Okay. Kind of gives you ideas of like what people buy to put in their homes or how to style your home nicer. Well, that's cool. This colorful stuff. Look at all these couches. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. That's crazy. Here, so let's see. Not exactly what I'm looking for. No, not this one. I gotta find something because, well, this is cool. Oh, this is cool. That's cool too, but I don't know, something has to pop out or jump out at me. Let me see. Okay, like this is nice. Okay. Even this. I like to work with magazines and stuff. Oh look, this is good. I like to look at the art in the magazines because actually pretty cool. People put a lot of work and thought and curating into putting the magazine together, so I appreciate the work. This is a cool scene too. Well, look at that, they just got kind of blonde. Big bummer. Disclaimer, my family's walking around. They're going to be doing a lot of noises and stuff. So. There's a lot of text. Oh, this is cool right here. Okay, that's a possibility. So I'm just going to tear that out. It's a landscape. Let me see here. Oh, that's cool too. Look at this. Hi. These are cool too. They're just like kind of small. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is awesome. Okay, this one. Alright. I like this. Oh, this is cool too. Oh, look at this. This is amazing. Nice. Ooh, I like this one too. Hey, Toadie. So I'm gonna sniff stuff around. Oh, look at this one. Ooh, let me look at all these seeds. These would be interesting paintings too. Here. Ooh, that looks good too. Let's see. So what I'm looking for are some like landscape reference so I could just practice. All right. Let's look at real simple things. Let's see here. Have you guys ever figured that simple is not so simple? Oh, that's what I'm slowly discovering. And that's cool. Here. Oh, look at all these things. Skincare. Let's see. That looks cool. All these textures. Spice your night up. And some spice. Oh, look at that. Stepping outside my comfort zone. Okay, this is mostly gonna be like text. A lot of text. Oh, who's this lady? She's a comedian. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. This looks like a throwback of like 50s and 60s furniture. Oh, this is cool. Squash season. Okay, let me get that one. Alright. Oh, please don't tear. Okay, so let me have my phone right here. Alright, so this is cool. I like this one. I'll leave that for next time. So I have 3 different references and like this. I like this. What does it say? A century-old mountain. What mountain is this? Harper's Ferry, Valley, Shenandoah, and Potomac River. I don't know. Okay, I'm feeling this one. Now that I have my paper well prepped and primed, I'm going to put some tape back here because they this is the reference. This is the sketch. The first layer that I'm going to work on is like the rock, the big old boulder, and maybe like the like the underpainting, and it's going to be, well, like the under layers is probably going to be like a dark green, and I'm going to work off of that. Maybe up here. This is going to be hard to do for me because I don't ever know how to do like misty stuff like that, but we'll see. So I'm going to start off with black. I usually don't use black for like dark colors. They say you shouldn't because it's like, I don't know, in color theory or in art school they'll tell you like use other colors because black is like a little bit too much. But some people use like dark umber. I'm using dark blue, but I'll still have the black just in case. So I forgot my water cup, but it's okay. So I'm gonna use this filbert brush and Tony! Oh my gosh, my cat is so nuts. What is it? This is kitty. Okay, so I'm trying to mix like a rocky, grayish, bluish tone. I don't necessarily, I want it to be like color interesting, so it doesn't necessarily have to be black. And I always take these little strips of paper and like try to color match and see, like, perfect. Okay, so yeah, perfect. So I'm gonna do that. Awesome. So I'm gonna get the first layer and I'm gonna paint it all. It's not gonna be like neat. And I'm painting standing up. One thing I noticed that I'm gonna start painting standing up because when I paint like sitting down all up close, it looks okay, but then when I walk back, it's not. It's like I could do something else with it. Like it adds that extra touch to stand up and paint like kind of farish. And I'm grabbing my brush from the end and I'm kind of like using my arm to go up and down, not like using my wrist like if it was a pencil. No, I'm gonna use it like I'm gonna use this to, I'm using my brush and my arms to just make the marks and get this chunk in there. Oh no, the tape. We'll see what happens here. At the end of this painting, if this tape doesn't, I'm just gonna have to like sketch in the border too. Anyways, here we go. I hope you guys enjoy this, and if you're enjoying this, please press a like and share, and comment below. Let me know what you think. If you do landscapes, let me know what your process is or what you guys like to paint. Here we go. It's so special, boy, it feels when I'm with you. You got me doing things I never thought I'd do. Just so you know, ain't never let you go in my home. Just so you know. Okay, so that's like the first. I'm working on blocking in the main colors. I'm gonna start doing the sky. And since I already have white, I'm gonna get a tinge of blue. Oh, that's dark. So let's get some more white. that's going to be the right color. I'm going to grab my test strip, my color strip. I'm going to put a stroke on there. Okay, so slider. I mean, I think it works like up here. So let's just use that up here. The top. Right, now I'm gonna add some more white. Making this a lighter color. Where's my test strip? Fill it into the edge. Perfect. I absolutely love using these test strips. I will use like 50 of them when I'm trying to like match colors. You know, like one of my first oil painting portraits, I used like 50 of them. And the painting came out okay, you know, it was okay. I guess I'm a self-critic, you know, because artists are like that. But you kind of have to let go of those expectations sometimes, most of the time, until you have your skill set to match what your vision is. And it can be accomplished because a lot of masters did that, and even a lot of modern artists or artists of this time, you know, they have that. They achieve it. So I don't have like 50 hours a week or 80 hours a week to dedicate to my craft, but maybe when my children are not so little, when they can do things for themselves, and that's okay. And that's why painting is not going anywhere. It's not. AI can replace artists, but there's nothing going to be as awesome as the human experience. And I'm gonna do some clouds, and I'm gonna add a tinge of blue, but more white with the clouds. You see how like the different tones does? Pretty cool to see like the gradients of things. Yeah, it works. Oops, I put paint on my reference. Don't do that, Maria. Don't do that. Alright, so I'm gonna paint the clouds this color, which is gonna, I just want to add a little bit more white. Let's see here. Cool. I feel like when I hold my brush at the end, I have a little bit more control as far as like brush stroke wise, because I can maneuver this filbert wide or thin. Let's see. Usually, like, I like to paint with round brushes, but according to my training, filberts are awesome for this, and I can see why, because it has like a nice round touch, which I know for like painting florals, these are good too. It's like, it's either a round brush, because that's what I started with, painting with, and these filberts. So I'm kind of picking up on different tools as I learn different styles and techniques, and that's the progression of art. Is my mic on? Alright guys, so I think I'm done with the first layer. I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna start, I'm like refreshing my paints with some water, and I'm gonna start on my second layer of painting this painting. I think I probably should put some tape around here so that it doesn't warp up. So I'm gonna do that. Just give me a second. I'm gonna put my phone on this little thing, tripod. I hope you guys are doing well today. It usually takes me like a couple of days to work on a painting because I slowly paint when my children are asleep, and so it takes me like a couple of days to record this process. What, Cody? What? Let's see. Hopefully that doesn't warp. What is it, Toady? Like that. Alright. So I guess I'll start working on this right here. So there's like different tones of grays and whites and dark. So it's like highlight, midtones, and shadows. So with like a couple of little like bushes and stuff, but I don't know if I want to put that in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like blend this white with some blue. If I need to pour more paint, which I guess I do, but that's not blending, so black to my palette. White. Where's my strip? No, where's my test strip? to type instructions. I'm just trying to read this patch. Now I'm going to make this darker and black. I'm going to focus on this little area right there. This area right here. A little bit more dark. And a little bit more dark. Bit more light, the light tones. So, yeah. You're my cat. And I'm just trying to do like different expressive brushes. Like it doesn't have to be like super detailed. It's just loose and different directions here. second layer, so I'm just not gonna focus too much on like the mid-tone of things. I'm wiping off the brush and swishing it around in the water. And off all the excess paint so I can move on to like the green. I'm not really sure how the buildup of the different tones is going to work out here, but I'm going to try it. I really like these thick brush strokes because it's like a chunky part, but like these are kind of like highlights and streaks. I'm not sure if I should switch over to a smaller brush, but we'll see how this goes later. I'm going to start working up here, this section right here. It's definitely dark, pretty light. So let's just start figuring that part out. I'm going to work on the third layer of this, and I think for some areas it's going to be like the final. Like I want to finish this up, the little rock. I'm going to use black, white, and the blue to get some kind of tone. So that's what I like to start with the dark. I'm gonna do this and this. Okay. Okay. And really, this is like my second or third landscape painting. I'm just trying to build up, like have confident brush strokes. I mean, I'm not really sure how this is gonna go, but I'm just coming in and try to make it as abstract as I can. And from there. All right. So connect all these right here. All right. Now I'm gonna use some lighter tones of gray. I'm gonna mix some white into the dark gray. And here's my palette. This is the gray that I'm working on. kind of have to break the habit of like wanting to make it blend, and I just want to layer brush strokes on top of brush strokes. So let's see here, like that. There. Okay. I guess you can add some white. How to take this and I'm using like white from I guess simplifying is kind of hard without, you know, trying not to put too much detail in it, I guess. Painting in this style is like no joke. We're always trained to like look at detail, or I mean like I've been trained to look at detail and stuff, and to like just simplify and break it down to like a simple stroke is kind of difficult. So let's see how it turns out. Okay. And then let me add a little bit more white. Okay. Here. Here. Tail. You know, when I'm doing these brush strokes, I'm trying to keep like the style in mind of the artist that I learned from. Her classes are really easy to understand. Her name is Lorianne, and she paints abstract landscapes. And she's pretty talented and very successful, and I think it's awesome. But I also want to put like my own twist. I always have like, you know, kind of like a Van Gogh-ish in mind, because his style is super recognizable, and it's kind of sad that he wasn't successful in his own lifetime. But that's another story. Anyways, let me see here. I don't want to blend this too much, so I'm just gonna up there. Let me add some more black to this. I'm gonna add some water to this paint because it gets like thinning down or cluster. Or I don't know what to, you know, like when paint gets all like putty-ish. I don't know if it's too warm.